welcome back, you guys. I hope everybody's doing well and in great spirits today. Thank you so much to those of you who are new here. I appreciate you tuning in. And to those of you who are returning, I appreciate your continued love and support as well. I just realized this was still burning. And it needs to... Thank you so much for your continued love and support. To those of you who are returning, I appreciate you as well. Y'all already know the vibes though, okay? Switch those, assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, or your gender, okay? All are fluid. And you know, while I was meditating on you guys' energy and, you know, shuffling, this song popped into my head. It's called, it's a song by Mace called Feel So Good. It's like, bad, 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 bad boy, you know you make me feel so good. So I don't know what to do with this reading, but yeah, I wouldn't change it if I could. Okay, so I don't know what that song's about, but look up the lyrics. Maybe there's a message in that for you all. But let's see what Spirit wants you to know today. Remember, I'm only going to speak to and channel from your high self, and you should only listen from that aspect as well. So let's see what the message is today. What's the message for Leo? Someone rising in spirit. Okay, so we have the four Taurus, Libra, Jupiter. This is typically healing and restoration. This can be somebody who's like enjoying their quiet time. You could be spending a lot of time at home. You could feel more tired and called to rest. There could be something that you're reflecting on, or another person is reflecting on you. Remember, switch the roles, because I could be picking up on the energy of someone else around you. Some of y'all think about the money. Ace of Pentacles. Could be healing from, okay, so yeah. You could be healing from a financial, I want to say attack, because that's what it feels like. But it could be financial trauma I'm kind of getting with the death card. This could be like the past, clearing karmic debt and things like that. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like, if this is not an attack, somebody could be clearing some karmic debt from the past. What else? We have the Seven of Cups, Scorpio, Venus. This talks about having options. Somebody could be spending a lot of time in their head lately. I'm kind of getting like brainstorming with the Four of Swords, Seven of Cups. You could be thinking of new ideas, new ways to, I'm kind of getting like financial freedom, financial wealth, and independence. I'm also kind of getting new streams of income as well, new ways to make money. The Knight of Pentacles talks about hard work, right? I mean, it was in the reverse. I don't like my cards in the reverse. But just make sure you're repeating any cycles of going into like maybe dead end jobs or whatever. So the Seven of Cups talks about daydreaming, fantasizing. It can also be materialism sometimes. It can be confusions, illusions, delusions. But there's somebody here who's spending a lot of time thinking in their thoughts, in their head. What else for Leo? Yeah, see, the Nine of Pentacles talks self-actualization. All right, financial freedom, financial independence. Somebody who's very talented, multifaceted. We have the Ace of Wands here. This guy who's very creative. So this Four of Swords seems to be somebody who's recovering their energy. It kind of gives me like this feeling of calling back your energy from every space, portal, dimension, all right, in time where it was in the moon. If you're feeling more called to rest these days, it could be like more so like the end of something that you've been battling spiritually, right? So then we have this Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, Venus. This talks about hard work, feeling at peace. Even the Four of Swords, you could be feeling like at peace now. You could be feeling like you can finally release like working on with this Nine of Pentacles here. This could be a business. This could be yourself, like self-care. This is the energy of Venus, which talks about beauty, especially Virgo, routines and regimens. Okay, that's kind of what I'm seeing here too. What else? Let's get one more card before I break down this energy. What else? Okay, so let's get one more message. One more card. Yeah, they're triggered. People like that are triggered, and I'm like the ignore queen, to where I'm so nonchalant that it bothers people that they can't disturb my peace. I'm so self-centered, it's insane. But anyway, so let's get one more card. So we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, we have the Lovers and the Four of Cups. So the Ten of Wands is Sagittarius, Saturn. It's okay, Queen. I blocked him. I removed him from my channel. Because I'm not against, well, I don't want to talk politics, but yeah. To me, love is love. Love is love. If that's what they choose, you know, that's what they choose. That's their business. So anyway, the Ten of Wands is Sagittarius, Saturn. This could talk about somebody who has a lot of goals, who has a lot of tasks to get done. This could be somebody who's very busy, right? And in terms of Saturn, this talks about delegating tasks, right? Releasing things that may be weighing you down energetically, especially with this Four of Swords over here. So I'm getting like some of you guys here could be really, really busy. You could have a lot going right now. This can be in terms of work. I'm kind of getting like with this Nine of Pentacles, entrepreneurship. Especially if you're doing it all alone with this Ten of Wands here. I'm kind of getting like entrepreneurship, or maybe even a business, something that somebody here is creating or working on. What's interesting here is this Seven of Cups. This seems to be the oddball out. This is Scorpio Venus. So I don't know if there's somebody in your energy trying to cause confusion in terms of your reputation or something that you have to offer, or at work, or whatever this is, right? But we're going to break down this energy. So I do feel like some of you guys could be really busy. You could be needing to rest, needing to take a time out. All right, delegate tasks. Don't take on more than what you can manage, more than what you can bear at this current moment in time. I don't know. I like to say tomorrow is another day. We're not robots, right? We're still human. So yeah, this even talks about protecting your energy, and so does the Temperance, self-management. Maybe a couple's reading. Yeah, I can do that for you, but it's not going to be free. It's $22 right now. So if you want to email me, look on my wall, and there's my email address. That way you can send me the information that I need to read most effectively for you. But I can definitely do that for you today. I can do it today. So, let's see. What's your sun sign, Queen Addie? I'll see what I can call out for you in this reading. But let's see. What's this Four of Swords? And your question, if you're willing to put it here. So yeah, look, y'all are focused on the money. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Aries. Ten of Pentacles. It's a lot of distractions in this reading. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about hard work, right? Something that you're building, something that you're working This can even be conversations around money, because swords is words, right? Communication, thoughts. This is hard work. This is, you know, abundance and prosperity that has longevity. This is Virgo Mercury, the Hangman and the Queen of Wands. So what I'm getting here is that there's somebody here who could have a lot of ideas, a lot of goals that they want to accomplish. And I'm seeing here with Nine of Pentacles, there's like taking action towards it, right? But it feels like the Four of Swords, there's a need for somebody to rest. Somebody could be in a separation phase of a relationship or a partnership. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Let's see. Yeah, see, the Lovers. This is also energy of conversation. The Lovers is Mercury. All of these is about conversation and hard work. So the Lovers, this talks about somebody that, you know what this is feeling like? So Leo, this could go one or two ways, right? You could be a Leo, right? And you were dating another Leo that slept on you. It feels like somebody didn't realize your potential or your value or what you had to offer. For some of you, this is what somebody did to you. For others of you, you did this to somebody else. It's kind of like they counted you out. Yeah, look, the Hangman, this is stagnancy. This is delays, setbacks, right? Somebody who needs to get grounded in their reality or needing to make sacrifices. But the Hangman even talks about a shift in perception. So the Lovers is somebody that aligns with your morals and your values, and the Upright is great communication and trust. What it's looking like, and this could be a Libra or a Virgo or another Leo, I'm getting. But the Four of Swords here, this could be somebody who's realizing that you're marriage material, that you're hard work, that, you know, you're like a great communicator. You're somebody who's trustworthy. Yeah, look, the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who's realizing, they're probably realizing that they love you. They have a lot of love for you. Your man's Leo. Okay. Well, yeah, the Four of Swords is this energy of somebody like really sitting here thinking and reflecting. But the two cards that are clarifying this Four of Swords are good. Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers. In the Upright, this is long term. This is stability. This is abundance, prosperity. Let's see. What's the Lovers here? You and your person, Leo, could be experiencing some form of telepathy. Because the Lovers is mirroring energy, right? So y'all both have the same outlook, it feels like. Or y'all both want to build generational wealth. Y'all both want to, maybe I'm even getting like owning pretty. You just having something to your name, building a legacy. What's the Lovers? Let's see. See, we even have the Three of Cups. This is lots of conversation, communication, or there needs to be, in order for you two to get on the same page about something. Could be some confusion here with the Seven of Cups. There's something here that's throwing you guys off, is what this feels like. Oh, yeah. See, and I was saying that the man looks more serious in this dynamic. It's like he might be funny, playful, you know, like that with you, but somebody else mean business. They give more of this energy. Your person gives more of this energy. Laid back, you know, humble, chill, right? They're not so expressive of their feelings. They're more so in their head. But this talks about conversation. All of this. Swords, Lovers, Three of Cups. This is even a conversation, communication, gossip. There could be a lot of gossip around your partnership or what you two are doing. This is Cancer, Mercury, by the way, this Three of Cups. But all this seems to be about communication. It seems there needs to be some communication for you two to get on the stage, because it's like you guys are thinking the same thing, but you guys are not openly talking about the same thing. What's the Three of Cups? Yeah, see the Queen of Pentacles, that came out sideways. So There could be a challenge here with the femininity as far as commitment, devotion, giving her time and energy, you know, offering resources and things of that nature. But this is hard work. Somebody could have Taurus in their chart, Capricorn, or even Virgo, strong Virgo. We have Leo Jupiter in the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius Jupiter. So something here, it feels like it's getting ready to grow and expand. For some of you, the Four of Swords could have represented like a station phase for you and your person, because sometimes you got to back up a little bit and see something from a distance to get the full picture of it before you can come back together. But the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very valuable, somebody who's hardworking. Somebody here could be getting celebrated for something that they're doing for work. There could be a lot of talk about what you're doing for work or your commitment, what you're committing your time, energy, effort into. It feels like there was a separation phase, right? And this Three of Cups is a reunion and you two getting back on the same page, starting with a conversation. Excuse me, y'all. My throat is a little scratchy. So what's this Queen of Pentacles? I ain't been on here in a few days. Okay, Six of Wands, Leo, Jupiter. Somebody could be very attractive. They could get a lot of attention. This could be somebody who's seen in the spotlight. Okay, I'm kind of getting like life of the party. So working entertainment. You know, I'm kind of getting here that somebody would make a good host for events. I mean, that is Leo energy, right? But okay, I'm kind of seeing here with the Ten of Pentacles, that talks about your ancestry, your bloodline, and the Six of Wands, fulfilling of a prophecy. The Six of Wands talks about career, things that are destined. It can also be a path of healing. For some of you guys, this is an initiation phase where you're being like initiated to the next phase of your journey. Yeah, look, the Tower and the Five of Swords. And it feels like the initiation is somebody here being seen in the spotlight, being publicly recognized for something that they do for work. It's almost like a guide. Give me more than Six of Wands. Oh, that's too many cards. Yeah, look at all that. Look, Ace of Pentacles. What else for the Six of Wands? Hey, look, it came out again. Ace of Pentacles. So this could be a new contract. This is abundance, prosperity. Somebody here is getting ready to be very wealthy. And you know, wealth comes in all forms, not just money. All right, but the Queen of Pentacles can be the body. So good health, like on a body or cellular level. I'm also seeing abundance here too. All right, somebody is very hardworking. This is like celebration. Somebody could be celebrating something. Okay, I'm getting promotions in the spiritual realm and in this earthly realm as far as like work. More money, more attention. A lot of people may want to work with you, right? Like a lot of supporters. You're welcome. You are welcome. Okay, so somebody here is doing their big one. What's this Ten of Pentacles? The Star. Even the Four of Swords is healing and restoration. So yeah, I am getting like the healing of some financial trauma, right? But it's like a generational thing that's being corrected. The Star talks about somebody who is self-aware. They have a lot of faith. You could be spiritual. It's somebody who gets a lot of attention. More so because I'm seeing the Six of Wands over here. Somebody could be a healer. This also talks about fated events. There's a fated partnership here. One that's very divine with the star here. It's a spiritual. This is a very spiritual relationship. I'm getting twin flame, high vibrational soulmate. But okay, let's go back to the star. So the star talks about somebody who's in control of their timeline. They're operating out of North Node, which is the crown, right? Stay in the body. Expansive thinking, hope, faith, optimism. I'm kind of getting black sheep too, of your generation or of your family. A generational curse breaker, a trendsetter. There's lots of healing going on here. There's a part here that's healing somebody. And it feels like what it's teaching is communication. Effective communication, right? Maybe before with the Four of Cups. Yeah, and the Eight of Wands. People didn't want to hear you or listen to you, or maybe your method of communication maybe have been like a little bit challenging or, you know, blunt and straightforward. But there seems to be healing in a partnership, and somebody is getting ready to step into their calling, their life purpose, their destiny, and make a lot of money or be very wealthy. Okay, what's the star? Aquarius energy is the star. What's the star? Okay, the devil. Yeah, see, right now they're in between two timelines, but there's a big change that's happening here with the death card. So the star with the devil. So somebody could be healing materialism. Okay, I'm also kind of getting, in a sense, codependency. Superficiality. But yeah, so this Four of Swords is somebody called to rest more. I'm getting like this thing of working more diligent, right, than like, or more effective than hard. Work smarter, not harder thing. Or this is what somebody is about to be doing, right? This Four of Swords feels like somebody can finally exhale because, right, you're like out of the thick of whatever hardships you've experienced financially, right? And the devil and the star gives me somebody who's in between two timelines, but and you could be reunited with a past life lover with this lovers here. Or for some of you, if you're not in a relationship, this is integration. And you being in alignment, mind, body, and spirit, being celebrated. It's like somebody here, if this is not a relationship, they're in alignment with their highest timeline and their life mission, their purpose, what they're supposed to be doing for work. And maybe you haven't seen the rewards yet with the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, but they're about to. So for some of you, there could be something that you're thinking about, a new project with this Nine of Pentacles, a new creative or financial endeavor that you're thinking about. And this could come at a time where things are slow for you with the Four of Swords, or while you're having to, you know, just chill more and have faith and trust and spirit with the star. What's the star with the devil? This feels like somebody who's in between two timelines, right? And you're clearing out karmic greed. Like you're resting, you're purging on a cellular level with the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about the body, and the Six of Wands. So let's see, what's the star and the devil together? Somebody here, you're healing. It feels like your generation, your bloodline, and financial trauma that may have ran in your family until it's to you. Yeah, see, this is your card, Leo, Saturn. This talks about change, competition, and rivalry. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. You know, I'm kind of getting here just as many supporters you might have with the Six of Wands here. You also have a lot of hate and projections from people who are stuck, people who are in this Wands energy, living a mundane lifestyle. They don't have any discipline, structure. This could be who this Seven of Cups here, who was trying to cause confusion. What's this Five of Wands? And this is Leo, Saturn. So you're fighting through this devil energy. It feels like you're this star, right? You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're resting, you're healing, right? You're focused on your business or whatever. And you got company. What's this 5 of Wands? This could be a Capricorn who's in competition with you, or like I was saying, another Leo. And Capricorn is as earthly as it gets. What's the 5 of Wands? The 6 of Swords. Okay, so you're moving away from this. I see. And here's the Tower falling. Oh, we got the 2 of Cups and the Emperor. Okay, this 3 of Cups could be gossip about your relationship, your partnership. It gives like something that you do for work that you have other people around you who could be spiritual, who claim to be godly or whatever, but they're in this devil energy. Obsessed. This can be obsession. This can be addictions. This can be codependent. People who are codependent on your energy and they don't like the fact changing and healing and moving on. Like, because some of these people, they thrive in chaos. Devil with the 5 of Wands, that gives me that. A bunch of people who thrive in chaos, who want to see you where they are, but you're moving away from this energy. So it's like there's spirit that's attached to you that you're healing from. What's this 6 of Swords? Some of you also could be calling to move. Could be called to move. Change environments. Yeah, see the Ace of Cups. You're moving towards love, healing, renewal. Yeah, look at this shift in the energy. So this is like love, healing, renewal. For some of you, this person, if this is a relationship, this lover's energy, they might have your nose wide open, like your granny said, or this could be somebody who has a lot of love for you, right? They love you unconditionally. They're very supportive of you with this 6 of Wands. Y'all support each other. Remember, the lovers is mirroring energy. So it's like you're moving away from people who are opposite of you and moving more towards people who are of your caliber, who have goals, dreams, ambitions, high achievers with the star here, and people who have the work ethic, Queen of Pentacles, to achieve what they set out to. Because the 6 of Wands in traditional tarot, these people are not alone on this card, right? There's a lot of people around them that support them and cheer them on, and you know, they want to see the best for them. In the reverse, it's not that, but in the upright it is. So this Ace of Cups, you could be with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Don't have to be, but there's like a healing of the heart that's happening here in a union that you're in. And this is bringing in, because it feels like it's giving you the confidence to chase your dreams with this 6 of Wands. It's going to lead you to a lot of abundance and prosperity. But the 10 of Pentacles is there, so it's like together. What's this Ace of Cups? Okay, I'm channeling like a flame unions coming together. What's this Ace of Cups? Yeah, the 2 of Wands. And then we got the Emperor there, honey. Okay, so this is Aries. 2 of Wands is Aries, Mars. This talks about decisions. So it feels like y'all are choosing love. Y'all are choosing each other. Y'all are choosing the higher timeline. Y'all are choosing... Yeah, this is initiation. I see exactly what this is. This is initiation. Like you and your person could be in the healing phase, and maybe even there was a separation with the 4 of Swords, energetically more so, if it was not apart physically, right? But there's a reunion here. 3 of Cups. And y'all are choosing love, commitment, each other, focus, discipline. Even we got the 2 of Swords here, so somebody could be seeing 222. What's this 2 of Wands? Yeah, y'all are choosing love. Yeah, the Emperor. Oh, okay, so this Emperor is choosing you. Yeah, in y'all community. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. Okay, 10-10. The end of a cycle is here. This is the end of... It feels like spiritual warfare in terms of somebody's a prophecy that needed to be fulfilled first and foremost, but also somebody's, how can I describe it, their divine blueprint. So yeah, there's an emperor here who's choosing you, Leo. Or you could be this emperor. You're choosing this twin flame journey is what this feels like. And that's not an easy path, right? It's not going to be filled with like abuse and, you know, chaos and third party and all that shit. But there will be things that you guys have to work through. And this devil energy talks about that. The shadow, right? Addictions, codependency, the lower self, coming out of that lower self, right? Lower self loves variety. It loves to hide. It loves fear, you know, right? That's the subconscious mind, which is endless. But you can't live there, right, in the subconscious mind and expect to do God's work, because that's the devil, basically. It is the devil card. So yeah, this emperor is somebody who has a lot of discipline. You know, there could have been fights and arguments between the two of y'all with this Five of Wands, but I feel like with healthy communication and transparency, because there's a lot of energy about conversation here, and you guys talking about, right, with the Ace of Pentacles, long-term goals, or more so, yeah, because even the Three of Cups can be brainstorming. So there could be conversations around business with this person too. But regardless, in the midst of all this chaos and joy that's surrounding you guys, that feels like more so projections. You guys are healing, choosing each other, and y'all are moving forward towards peaceful and calmer waters. But the Emperor is somebody who's grounded in their identity. They have confidence. They know what they want. They know how to go after it. They're very disciplined and structured. This is somebody who could even want marriage with the Ten of Pentacles. Give me more on this Emperor. This is Aries. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Five of Cups. What's this Five? All of this is about communication. What's the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, reciprocity. So going from the 5 to the 6. Okay, so what it feels like is there was something missed relationship and y'all had to talk about it. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. The woman here in this, she had to talk about it. King of Cups. And the Chariot. So there's a masculine here that's healing. It could be a lack mentality, a scarce mindset with this Five of Pentacles back here. But going from the 5 to the 6, somebody's masculine could be making a career change, or they could need to. But there's definitely healing here on both ends. It's like because y'all are choosing love and the heart chakra is opening, this is going to invite abundance into this relationship. So what's the Seven of Cups? I love this energy because it's like with effective communication and love, because love is a choice, right? Its origin is a verb. It's an action. As long as y'all continue to communicate and talk about y'all traumas, y'all triggers, whatever, with this devil energy, all the confusion, right? Because consistency will outrule everything. If somebody's consistently showing up for you, consistently showing that they can make the changes that, you know, you want to see. Not that people should change on a core level, but I feel like healthy relationships will require sacrifices in order for people to get on the same page within reason. So this seems to me with the Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles, there's some confusion around maybe this person's finances, maybe what they want to do for work, or their life purpose. Or it could even be their commitment, the energy, the resources, right? The material, whatever, that they invest into the partnership. Okay, so somebody could be healing from materialism. I don't know why. That's a good man, Savannah. So this Five of Pentacles, Taurus Mercury, and we have Taurus Moon with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody could have Taurus in their chart somewhere. But this is me, a masculine who, if he wasn't financially insecure, he was like emotionally insecure. Because the Six of Pentacles is about like giving somebody what they deserve. I don't know if he was just waiting for the right person to come along that would make sense to invest his time and energy into. Yeah, but he's leaving behind this Five of Pentacles energy. Either it's a scarcity mindset or whatever. Because the Six of Pentacles can talk about hard work, team effort. I don't know if he felt alone or like he was doing something alone, but it feels like with the Six of Pentacles, now he's found a partner in you or vice versa. Y'all found a partner in each other, right? To do this thing called life with. I really should end the reading here because I see what's happening. Y'all are choosing each other over all the drama and chaos and moving away from that. What's the King of Pentacles? So the Two of Swords. Yeah, this talks about decision, stagnancy, and denial. Something that needs to be revealed and talked about. It could be an abandonment wound with the Eight of Cups here. Sometimes this can be seen as insecurities. This person could be in denial about something. What's this Two of Swords? The Judgment. Yeah, see? This talks about the life, somebody's life purpose, answering the call from spirit, living the life to the fullest, or somebody here is under judgment. It could be for something that they did for money against you, and with this Seven of Cups, they're trying to hide it and deny it. What's the Two of Swords with the Judgment? Four of Wands. Order, structure, stability, support. The Two of Swords with the Four of Wands. Five of Cups. Okay, this is regret. Five of Cups is regret, remorse, crying over spilt milk. So it kind of feels like there is somebody here, it could be from this person's past, from your person's past, who's, it's almost like they don't want to see them go, or they're trying to block them from moving on, starting a family, you know, being with somebody who genuinely loves and supports them and what they want to do. So the Judgment could talk about being at a crossroads between the heart and the mind. You know, it kind of feels like this masculine here, right? He's still healing from something that he hasn't talked about, that he's not talking about. And this is kind of, it's almost like he's in denial. Something is too good to be true is what this feels like. Like he doesn't believe that you actually support him, or the Four of Wands can also be growth and expansion. It's Aries, Venus. But there's still some sadness here. What's the Five of Cups? And it's almost like this in denial about it, but this is what's keeping them in this Five of Pentacles energy, where they feel like something is missing. It's a past wound that this feels like. And he's showing up in King of Pentacles energy, right, in the upright. This is somebody that's loyal, devoted, committed. It seems like, because the Two of Swords is like not wanting to see something that's right in front of you. But this Five of Cups gives me sadness. Scorpio, Mars, Five of Cups. Because there's something that this person is healing from, and either they're hiding it or they're not talking about it. Yeah, look, somebody from the past. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups. This is up energy. Maybe this person was betrayed, or that past person chose somebody else over them. What's this Five of Cups? Yeah, see, Three of Swords. And he doesn't talk about it, but this is what's creating the distance energetically in this relationship. Is what's creating the distance between the two of y'all. And it feels like it's not something that you did to him, but he's in denial that he's still hurting over whatever this is. So the Judgment talks about a need for this person to really tap into that self-awareness and pick a side. Either they're going to follow their heart and choose love, which it seems like he needs to, or he's doing over here, but he still has this in the way, or a need to follow his mind and go where the demons live. Like, I don't enforce that. Yeah, somebody's still healing from the past. Temperance with the Six of Cups. Okay, this could be wounds surrounding somebody's upbringing, who they were raised by, their family, or whatever. Somebody could have a Cancer Chiron, Aquarius Chiron, Virgo Chiron, Libra Chiron. So this Three of Swords, yeah, see, what's the Judgment? The Tower. So this person is being forced to make a choice. What's the Tower? Yeah, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, the Fool. What's the Tower? Oh, so we got the Page of Wands. This could be a pregnancy. Yeah, look, the Ten of Cups right behind it, family. This could be a pregnancy. This could be communication. This is good news, though. New and exciting plans. Creative inspiration. What's this Page of Wands? So what, is he hearing something? Are y'all hearing something? Is something being said? Oh, we got the Page of Cups, too. And the Two of Cups. Okay, somebody could be having twins. Somebody could be pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl. Oh, okay. I see what happened here. I see what's happening here. So now I see why somebody's stuck in between two timelines, the Devil and the Star. So what happened here, it feels like this was a new beginning that was totally unexpected to this person. They were still, I wouldn't say clinging on to a past person when they met you, but they were still clinging on to whatever hurt. You met this person probably when they were separated, but still healing from something. And now, because they're not fully out of the woods with whatever they were dealing with in their past, this is being called to the forefront to see if they're going to choose new, right? The Star talks about having faith in this partnership, tentacles, right? Are they going to choose, you know, the healthy route, which would be communication, letting somebody know where you are in your mind, where you are in your journey, what triggers you, you know, talking about your past, because then that person knows how to handle, because they know what you've experienced. At least a good person would. Be careful with narcissists. They'll use it against you, right? But the Two of Cups, Cancer, Venus, these are two people who are in love. This is a shared energy, right? Oh, I'm getting like soulmates and twin flames. So yeah, this person is under judgment, because sometimes what happens when people are not fully healed yet, they stay in their comfort zone. They want to stay where it's safe. Love requires communication, transparency. Relationships are mirrors. They're going to show you what you're lacking. They're going to show you what you need to work on. They're going to show you your strengths too, right? But your strengths are only that if you know how to use them effectively, right? Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it. Basically, balance is key. That's why Libra is constellation on the astronomical wheel. Is balance is key. So what's this Three of Swords? Yeah, Ten of Cups. This talks about feeling whole and complete, or a family dynamic. This person could have been in a family dynamic to where they invested, right, a lot of time and energy into supporting somebody, and that person ended up betraying them. And now it seems like they have every intention on choosing you and choosing because they are, but this Five of Pentacles here Something is a disconnect because what this person experienced, they haven't healed from it yet. So yeah, their family could have betrayed them, or they never really had somebody to genuinely support and uplift them. There might be a pregnancy here. But Ten of Cups is Pisces, Mars. Yeah. What's this King of Pentacles? It's something from childhood that this person could still be healing from. Yeah, see, Five of Swords. Mental confliction, confusion, unfinished business from the past. Somebody could be getting headaches. I don't know why I'm seeing headaches with this Five of Swords. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. So, you know, it almost feels like this person rushed into a connection with you because they see your worth, they see your value, right? You guys do love each other, right? You make them feel good is what this feels. You make them feel loved and appreciated. This feels like somebody who could be going through a Freudian slip. Yeah, look, the Ten of Swords, I'm telling you, this person, they suffered a grave betrayal that they're still healing from. And this is where the confusion comes in with the Seven of Cups, because this person is still trying to figure out if you genuinely love and support them, because it feels like they never really had somebody to do so. What's this Five of Swords? This is Aquarius, Venus. And it feels like this person is still trying to sabotage them. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so what happened here was it feels like this person, they were used. The Three of Pentacles gives me a transactional relationship. Yeah, and it's also Capricorn. They could have dated a Capricorn in the past. But yeah, this Three of Pentacles gives somebody who was just with them for what they had to offer, because they're hardworking, they're dependable, reliable, they're very skilled. And now, yeah, Eight of Cups, there's a need for them to see the bigger picture because they have boundaries in place with this Four of Pentacles, also Capricorn. Capricorns are the strict parent zodiac. They just naturally have this very doom and gloom. And when they're unhealed, they're very vain. They're very superficial, materialistic. They care too much about their appearance, but yet they have a lot of secrets. What's this Three of Pentacles? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this person chose somebody else over them. After, it feels like this person did a lot to support whoever that was. Right? They provided a lot. The King of Pentacles is a provider, especially a Taurus. Actually, all of them, all the earth signs. Virgos might be a little sneaky, but they sure are going to provide for their families. So, yeah. Two of Pentacles talks about prioritizing, a shift in the energy, being open and flexible to change. Yeah, so this person has to be open and flexible to change. What's this Two of Pentacles? The judgment is here because this person, y'all are in an initiation phase. Yeah, see the Queen of Cups, this talks about choosing love. I feel like you are this Queen of Cups, Leo. You could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces prominently somewhere in your chart. But this person, it feels like they're going to have to be open and flexible to change in the name of love. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, supportive. She can typically be an empath. In the upright, she's a healer. She's a healer. She encourages you to explore your emotional depths. It feels like y'all together are coming back into union with y'all inner childs, because we got this Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups, which could talk about coming back into union with oneself. I do see y'all having children here in a higher timeline. But okay, so what's happening here is this person is being called. As you're being initiated, this person is being called to step up to the plate and do what they need to do. To provide for you, your family, for the relationship, or just to be able to contribute to your mission. Right, y'all were matched for a reason. Yeah, so this judgment here is a call from spirit from this person. Are you going to choose this relationship? Choose the path of healing, which may look, it's not going to be pretty every day. But as long as you show up, right, you're present, you put the work in, it can bring about good things with this Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. And we even got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So y'all both can be business savvy. Y'all can have right business mentality. Y'all could be very fiscally responsible, hardworking. Y'all could have Taurus in y'all chart somewhere. But yeah, this person, they're gonna have to be open and flexible to change, because the Queen of Cups, she requires emotional depth. Right? You have to be able to meet those water signs where they can go, or otherwise they're going to feel unfulfilled. What's this Queen of Cups? This person is still looking at you from a lens of a past betrayal they experienced. Yeah, look, the Ace of Wands, this is accepting a challenge. Not knowing the future, but then we have the Hierophant right here too. So yeah, even this Jupiter energy back here. Growth and expansion, wisdom. So the Ace of Wands, this could be you. You could be, okay, I'm getting a lot of energy from you, Leo, or you exude a lot of sexual energy, which can really just be creativity if you know how to channel it. The Ace of Wands talks about somebody who's very ambitious. You could be somebody that's highly desired with this Ace of Wands. You could have a lot of willpower, determination. Okay, I'm feeling something about the nervous system with this Ace of Wands. But this person is very passionate about you. Yeah, they're very passionate about you. So what's this Nine of Pentacles? They're either going to have to answer the call, right? And the Judgment is here. Then we have the Tower. And what can come of this, right? The Tower is a good tower. Because once this person, you guys, even the Four of Wands talks about a spiritual union. A union of the spirits, right? Once you, let me put this over here. Once this person chooses you, because the Two of Wands down here, they have a decision to make. And time is kind of the essence, I can see here, the Ace of Wands, because you're being initiated and moving on to your next phase in life, Leo. This person doesn't have a lot of time before they have to fully choose to unite with you spiritually and accept this calling, this union for what it is. They don't have a lot of time, because then you'll be guided away from them spiritually, right? Your frequency will start to disconnect from this person if y'all are not aligned, because y'all won't be on the same, right? Y'all won't be on the same frequency, if that makes sense. So yeah, the Tower here, this does feel like a good tower to where this person will choose you. But right, this could be a future reading. Fate, I feel like fate, chance, and destiny all are one and the same, because it all depends on the choices that you make, which alters your timeline on a daily basis. Actually, by the minute, it alters the timeline. So yeah, this is like a reunion of y'all's inner child separately and together, and children. So the Magician here, this was like your energy, Leo. Somebody who's very strong-willed, has a lot of determination. You're manifesting material wealth, independence, and abundance. And it feels like even if you have to do it on your own. What's the Magician? Yeah, the Pentacles and the High Priestess. So Spirit could be giving you a lot of new ideas, a lot of downloads. It feels like you work hand in hand with Spirit. It feels like they're sending you, or this is a practical plan. Page of Pentacles with the High Priestess. Spirit has a plan for y'all. This is something that you've manifested, it feels like. But you work closely with God, with Spirit. Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords. This is a Spirit guide, it feels like. Okay, seeing somebody here, the ideas that you have business-wise are channeled directly from Spirit, from your higher self. Somebody builds from the sky down. Very original. A divine being, the star here. Okay, somebody could be into divination with the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles. You could be a reader. You could be into tarot, occult, esoteric knowledge. I'm also getting gardening, planting, apothecary, especially with the magician. Somebody can have a green thumb. What's this Page of Pentacles? It's like you're manifesting something and spirit is giving you ideas on how to bring them into life. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. This talks about hard work, determination, most importantly, patience. But this is somebody who's very consistent, very diligent, dependable, reliable. Yeah, even the Knight of Wands. You're willing to take risks. Somebody could be starting over as far as their career. You could be starting over and working on something else. Whatever you're doing right now is very spiritually guided with the High Priestess. So what's this Knight of Pentacles? There could also be something that you're procrastinating on that Spirit wants you to finish doing. Maybe this could be adding something else to your business with this Page of Pentacles. Maybe it's offering a new product for something that you already do or what you're already skilled at. Yeah, see, time is of the essence. This Knight of Swords talks about seizing opportunities. So yeah, Spirit gave you an idea here that they want you to act on. Like fast. Yeah, look, even we got the Hermit here. And the Strength card, have confidence. Some of y'all are needing to come out of Hermit mode to do something. What's this Knight of Swords? Yeah, Spirit, it's like Spirit gave you an idea that they want you to act on fast. And whatever it is, it's something that you manifested. Yeah, it's going to bring about a big change with the Death card here. A death and rebirth. This could also be somebody who's rebranding their business or is rebranding themselves. Somebody here is rebranding. Seven of Swords, the King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot. And I do see this masculine here trying to figure out how they can contribute to it. But also, this person is watching you and observing you. And they second guess you a lot. I don't know why, but they do. It's this wound here that they haven't healed from. What's the Magician? It's what this is that they haven't healed from. So we have the Temperance and the King of Wands. Yeah, so this talks about alchemizing energy. This also talks about patience. Self-management, doing things in moderation. Okay, so this person manifested you. They manifested you into their timeline. Yeah, but it's faded. The Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Cups in the reverse. And somehow they're still not seeing it. They're still rejecting it, or they think it's some sort of an illusion. What's the Temperance? Yeah, see, the Knight of Cups. And we have the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so for some of you, this is a past person that you're being protected from. Give me more on this King of Wands, because I don't like his energy. Yeah, see the Hermit. The Empress, the Justice, the Ace of Swords. All your energy is good. Who's this? So is this somebody who's trying to hide in your energy? This King of Wands feels like somebody that's trying to hide in your energy. Because they're a Knight of Cups. This ain't even a full love offer. This gives obsession, okay? Excuse me. The King of Wands could typically be a player. Somebody who loves to travel, play their hand, explore the field. What's the Hermit? Yeah, see, excuse me. You're being protected from this person. Even the King of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it's a spirit guide. But this is somebody who missed an opportunity to be with you. Okay, this could be a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Cancer. Or if this person doesn't do what they need to do to heal, they will miss this opportunity. That could be it too. But this feels like a past person who's trying to intertwine in your union. That's why this Devil, Five of Wands is here. There's definitely somebody else competing for you. Behind the scenes with the Hermit here, they could be projecting. I did see the Page of Swords. Whatever they're doing, this is somebody who you are protecting yourself from. The Temperance is self-management. Yeah, so I'm getting one of two things. This is somebody from your past who you're protected from. This is somebody who missed an opportunity to be with you. It could be another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But it feels like, yeah, you have a lot of patience with whoever this is. But they're in this King of Wands energy when they need to be showing you more love, more affection, whatever, with this Knight of Cups. And the Hermit here talks about their shadow, introspection, reflection that they're working through. This person knows they need to. This Knight of Cups. Because sometimes this can be a love offer. Yeah, see the Sun. This is your energy healing. Ace of Swords, the Strength card. You are the breakthrough for this person. They manifested you into their timeline, and now they're confused because they have something that they're still healing from. The Sun is honoring the contract that you made with your soul. You could be dating another Leo. Don't have to be. Maybe even Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer. But the Sun talks about growth and expansion, freedom, right? Optimism, healing. Solar plexus energy also talks about confidence. Somebody does need to heal and work on their confidence. Yeah, see. So this person don't have a lot of time because you haven't been fully initiated. It's like you're in the hallway before the next door opens, right? And the Knight of Swords is fast, swift moving energy. So Spirit, it feels like at the same time of them putting this, you know, choice on this person's heart, they're going to have to choose to fully invest or move out of the way, right? At the same time, you being given new ideas. So what's the Death card? Yeah, see, the Chariot and the Knight of Wands. They have a lot of time. They're going to have to, yep, before justice kicks in, divine law and order. What's this Knight of Wands? Yeah, Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who needs to lower their guard, surrender. And the Chariot talks about divine will. Knight of Wands talks about taking a risk. So yeah, it does feel like this person feels it's risky to invest after being betrayed, but they don't have a lot of time. Spirit is like they need to come on. What's the High Priestess? Even I just see Three of Wands down there. Your ship's coming in, growth and expansion. Yeah, Spirit is giving somebody a lot of downloads, a lot of business ideas, a lot of somebody's third eye, somebody's crown is about to be real open. Or it is. I'm getting like mediumship with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords, being able to communicate. There's a spirit, there's something here guiding you towards a breakthrough, and now my ear is ringing. The Ace of Swords is clarity. So it's almost like Spirit is working with you, giving you clarity and this person. Let's see, what's the Ace of Swords? It's almost like a magician here. This Spirit is asking for, this person could be praying, asking Spirit for a sign. They seem to be confused. That's the Seven of Cups on what they want to do. And the evidence is right here. Page of Pentacles. Spirit is nudging this person to move forward, right? To have faith. That's what the Star here is. To have confidence. The Chariot, to lower their guard, surrender their guard. Seven of Wands in the reverse. So the Nine of Wands talks about the wounded warrior. This is Sagittarius Mercury. Yeah, see, this is like a breakthrough. Having to fight or struggle or whatever in love. Yeah, the Eight of Wands is a positive shift forward. What's this Nine of Wands? Yeah, see? The Moon, exactly. This is wounds, fears, insecurities, the subconscious. Somebody's intuition is supposedly guiding them. Or somebody knows. This person intuitively knows that them being with you is like a positive new beginning, an upgrade. Not from a shallow place to where the people in their past weren't. It's not a thing where you're better than this person's past. You are better aligned with this person. Lovers and shared energy, they have a prophecy to fulfill here too. But y'all supposed to do whatever this is together. That's why the Ten of Pentacles is here with the Lovers. Both are cards of partnerships, mirroring energy. So it's like you and this person were assigned to each other to break generational curses, to heal financial trauma and things like that. And they're stuck from something else, but not knowing that them coming towards you will help in healing whatever this wound is, right? Nobody's perfect. Everybody has baggage. You just get to pick what you want to deal with or not. So yeah, coming towards you, this person coming towards you, you're the sun. This is positivity, hope, happiness, all of this. Like, this is what they're not seeing. This is the path of healing. The twin flame journey is the path of healing. So what's this Ten of Wands? Yeah, see, we got the Chariot. I mean, not the Chariot, the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Chariot is, I'm getting Sagittarius energy. Somebody could be a Sagittarius rising, or this can be Taurus. Virgo with this Eight of Pentacles. So I'm geared, yeah, see, somebody has their work cut out for them. And the Hierophant is a contract. The Eight of Pentacles is hard work. Lots of effort, lots of discipline. The Hierophant is somebody who's righteous, morally correct, law-abiding citizens. They live traditional type of lifestyles, right? They're typically the ones who have their own moral internal compass and a conscience, right? So the Eight of Pentacles is self-mastery. So yeah, the Ten of Wands, this talks about whatever this person has to release and accept in this contract. What's the Hierophant? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. I'm telling you, they're needing to walk away or see the bigger picture. That this connection is ordained. So I see you just sitting here quietly, maybe just observing this person from the shadows, because you can see that they're still holding on to things that they need to let go of, or vice versa. The Queen of Swords is very smart. She's very wise, intelligent, discerning. She has a lot of experience. She's great with communication. What's this Eight of Cups? Yeah, Ten of Swords and the Strength card. Somebody is going to have to find the strength to overcome whatever betrayal they suffered and start operating from their heart space, because time is of the essence. If this person doesn't fully accept this initiation phase with you, Spirit is going to move you right out the way and they're going to be stuck. They're going to be stuck. I mean to leave these two cards here. So somebody needs more confidence. Or somebody's ego was bruised. Yeah, somebody's ego was bruised. What's this Ten of Swords? It feels like somebody... Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups. This past person is real selfish. Yeah, see? And the Strength card talks about overcoming challenges, obstacles, adversary. So yeah, this person is needing to see that, wow, this is going to be a challenge. This is ordained. In the upright, this is contracted. You and this person are fated to be together. And this is just going to help them grow. The Eight of Pentacles talks about self-mastery, personal growth and development. Even the Three of Pentacles down here. So they could have been betrayed for sex, fame, clout. What's this Eight of Pentacles? This is Virgo energy. Yeah, see the Page of Swords. This is projection. The Nine of Cups, the King of Cups. It's almost like this person is observing you, seeing how hardworking you are. Maybe you have a good reputation with the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. It's in good standing, right? The Hierophant is somebody who has a lot of affluence or influence. For some of you, there's an investigation here. I'm getting this Queen of Swords and Seven of Swords. There's an investigation happening here with this Hierophant here. And somebody could be on the run so that they don't investigate it. The Ten of Swords, this investigation is going to come to an abrupt end. Because the Seven of Swords talks about gathering information and resources and stuff like that. Okay, I'm kind of getting something federal. The Fed's prosecution rate is next to perfect. So yeah, somebody else could be getting prosecuted for something that they did for you for money. What's this Page of Swords? So this person is observing you, how disciplined, structured, focused you are, goal-oriented you are. All right, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. This talks about, this is Taurus Saturn. Structure, discipline, organization. Also, this Page of Swords gives me paranoia. This person is afraid of wasting their time. Spirit could be asking you to review what you do with your time on a daily basis, or this person. Pentacles does talk about a good investment though. Well, somebody sees you are a good investment. What's the Seven of Pentacles? I feel like they do see that you're a good investment. Yeah, see, the Wheel of Fortune. Right? This is fate. This is lots of wealth, abundance. It feels like somebody is observing that this investment is fated. The Fool in reverse after the Wheel of Fortune. They're just afraid. Yeah, they're just afraid. They are afraid. I want to see something here on this past person. This person is afraid. They're very paranoid. They think that you're going to do to them whatever that past person did to them is what this is given. But this is a strong... All the cards point to this union being fated and you two being high-level soulmates. I say twin flames because usually twin flames have a higher purpose, a higher calling and mission in life, whether it's upgrading bloodlines or the collective, being of service to the collective. So, I don't know. It's like the more they watch you, the more they see that this is fated, but they still continue to second guess whatever this is. They don't have a lot of time. The Judgment, the Tower... This person does not have a lot of time. So what else? What's this Three of Swords down here? With the Ten of Cups. And then we have the Five of Cups and the Four of Wands. This person will be in regret if there's this union. They will. Over a wound from a family. What's this betrayal? Okay, so travel. Karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies close. Okay, so their past person could have... The past person could have slept with somebody that they called a friend while they were traveling. Or they could have been traveling to go see somebody else. Maybe these two took a trip together, or they were supposed to take a trip together. Or maybe this past person did their big one and took a trip with a karmic friend and, you know... Then we have steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. So yeah, there's a karmic friend in the mix here that was probably a part of this betrayal that this person experienced. They could have chose their friend over them. What's this digging dirt, looking for dirt on you, vice versa. Stalker, stalking, watching, obsessed. Carless, no car, repo, car issues. What? Then we have running. So whoever this is still stalks. Okay, and I'm kind of getting another thing to where your person could be fearful of going public with the relationship because you guys have this stalker. This person, whoever they were betrayed with by the past, it's still lurking in you guys' energy. This past person who betrayed them is still lurking in you guys' energy. Maybe this person doesn't have a car, or they got their car repoed, whatever. This person is still lingering, yeah. This is what's causing the disconnect here. For some of you, this person could feel like they don't have enough with this Five of Pentacles here. Or maybe they're not fulfilled at whatever job that they work in. Or maybe this could be a dead-end job, something that they're doing that's not bringing in enough resources or whatever. But this union, you two uniting as one force, as one power to move forward, it's going to change all of this. The Death card is here. It's going to change all of this. Yeah, obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, impersonator, hooked. Yeah, there's somebody, and they could be watching y'all from fake pages. I want to get a few cards on this energy of this union. This could be a friend that they took trips with a lot, or vice versa. What's the Lovers? Okay, so we have peace. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. What else for the Lovers? So that's what this Four of Swords is. Y'all are at peace. Okay, support. Seek support. You don't have to bear everything alone. Exactly. You two are meant to help each other. And then we have strength, which is your card, Leo. Your inner strength is boundless. Unleash it. That's this strength card over here. So yeah, you could be dating another Leo, or this person has Leo prominently somewhere in their chart. I'm all for Leo and Leo unions. But as long as y'all can balance out the need to be the center of attention, right, and y'all thrive off of each other, the union will work, right? Sometimes in Leo unions there can be struggles, but this is a very royal, regal couples that will turn heads, look fine as fuck, attractive, get a lot of attention, you know, like that royal majestic feel is a Leo on Leo partnership. What else for this Lovers? Acceptance. Accept others and yourself. Welcome new opportunities. Yeah, and courage. Courage lies in you. You have the power to overcome anything. And then intuition. Listen to your intuition, never lies. So the High Priestess here with the Page of Pentacles, this person's intuition or spirit is telling this person that they need to invest. The Page of Pentacles is an offer, investment. Of course, it might start out small because there's a little bit of fear and paranoia here. But the Knight of Pentacles is what it's going to grow into. And this is a courtship card. Dependability, reliability, somebody who's going to follow through. Word is bond, right? They're going to keep their promises, do what they say. So this King of Wands back here with the Hermit could be a healing of this person's confidence, their masculine energy, right? All humanity starts out as feminine and it evolves into masculine. Even women, we have to evolve into our masculine energy through wisdom. And men have to evolve, and men evolve into their feminine energy through love, right? That's this from liberation, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this person, they have to choose you. The Judgment here, they're the Judgment. This is a fated union, but you still have, everybody still has free will. They still have a choice. So Spirit is giving them, the Temperance here is patience, but it's running out. It's running out. Yeah, otherwise this person is being distracted from all their blessings, their abundance. This is what they're fearing. Because the Fool in the reverse can be fear, distractions. But it don't feel like this person is being distracted. It feels like a wound, betrayal, or insecurity from their past is what, you know? So switch the roles if you need to, but thank you so much for tuning in, Leo. I appreciate you being here. If this resonates, like, share, leave me a comment. If nothing else, I love to chat and hit that subscribe button. But I will see y'all in the next read. Bye.